How you guys doing? Welcome back to the channel. Sorry about the dogs, I just got home. They're pretty excited. But anyways, today I just kind of want to show you guys a little side project we have working on a 2011, I believe, Dodge Ram 1500 with the Hemi in it, and it needs a it needed a camshaft. One of the lifters, which I'll show you guys now. See, this one spins freely. And this one's locked up. So he caught it pretty early on. I mean, you couldn't really even tell that it had the issue. It would just throw a check engine light. It didn't really sound like it had a miss or anything though. So basically we have the heads torn off of it. We took the front cover off, put a new camshaft in it, put new lifters in it. Well, we're going to be putting new lifters in. Obviously, we just got to prep it all, and then we're going to stick the heads back on it tonight, and we should have this thing done by tonight, hopefully, and be able to get it wrapped up. It shouldn't take too long to get it done, but I just kind of wanted to show you guys the side project that we have going on right now. So once we get all this thing wrapped up, we will maybe try to work on some of our stuff some more, but I don't know. This is just something that I just kind of wanted to throw in for you guys and see what we're doing, but kind of gives you an idea. I have a cylinder head here. I told you guys whenever we did this, these head studs, that I was just gonna one by one method or just pull it off and whiz for the head. I'm not gonna do that. If Exotic is willing to help me out, they sent me some studs. If they were willing to help me out by giving me product, I want it to be able to perform and present it to you guys in the best ability possible. So I am gonna take the head, get it sent off, and get it O-ringed before, well, I'm not gonna take this head, I'm gonna take this head over here, as long as they can use it. Hopefully they can, because it already has an injector stuck in it, so hopefully the machine shop can get that out. They should be able to, I'm sure they get that. They have to deal with that a lot of times, but anyways, we got it cleaned up. We can't find any cracks on it between any of the valve seats or anything. So I'm gonna take it up to them, have them go through it, have them O-ring it and everything. And I also have a set of rocker pedestals. Also have a set of these rocker pedestals right here, spare ones. I'm gonna have Bailey take these in, or Mason, whoever can do it, and machine them. They're gonna take like 20 thousandths or something off of them to, I got to take about 20 thousandths off of them to allow the stud to be able to clear, not hit the valve cover and everything. So really looking forward to getting this done and getting to actually install the head stud. So yeah, basically just with them willing to work with me and send me out a set of those studs. I figure I need to present the product at the best of my ability. So we are going to send the head off and get it completely done up. Guys, so we are actually going to be installing a little piece here for Mason's fuel system. The air dog obviously doesn't have a return in it. We plugged it off. So all the fuel that will be returned will go through the P pump first. And the way that we're gonna do that is with this Diesel RX adjustable regulator. You can actually turn the pressure up and down with this. It's a diaphragm regulator. It's diesel only application. And we have a gauge in it. But basically we will just thread. This will basically go on a little standoff back here. Might have to do a little bit of modifying. This is obviously a custom piece, as you guys can probably see, but it's gonna mount somewhere like that, and then we'll run a flow-through overflow valve, basically just high flow banjo fitting up front here, back to that, and then basically we'll be able to regulate our fuel pressure before it goes back into the tank. We're also, on the low side of it, we're gonna have to tie his injector return, like you can see here on this engine. There's an injector return right here in the back of the head. So we'll actually shoot this guy over and tie it in. I don't really know if I have all the fittings with me. This is kind of like a custom piece that we're going to try and assemble, but it looks like it's gonna mount right there pretty well. And there's pretty good access, well, view of the gauge. Is that hose rubbing real hard on it, or you think it's gonna be all right?
Do you have a 90 that small?
Coming out of that, I don't know if I have a 90.
It would look a lot better. It would probably work like this.
Looks like we got plenty of room to get up here to our overflow valve piece. So we're gonna mount that there. And then I have somewhere here, I have a flow through banjo bolt So this has, like, obviously you guys know your fuel is regulated. These trucks, if it was a P-pump truck, would come from the factory with a mechanical lift pump on the side of the engine block. It has no internal regulator. It's actually regulated right here. When it comes out of the P-pump, there'd normally be a fitting here with a ball and spring in it, and that would control the pressure that's returned to the tank. But with this setup, we're actually just gonna run wide open all the way to that regulator. So the fuel will all just flow through this. So I have a little fitting here somewhere that will allow me to do so, if I can find it, right here. So it'll go like that. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and see if we can plumb this up real quick. So as you guys can see, we did get this mounted on here, and it looks like it fits pretty well, and you should be able to adjust your fuel pressure pretty easily right here with the engine running, obviously. We will still obviously have to plumb this, like I said, guys, from the injector return when I don't have the pieces to do that, which I thought I did. So we'll get some 5/16 hose to run back to the fuel tank, or I may just adapt it up to 1/2 inch. And then I have this 1/8, or maybe this is 5/16 pipe plug fitting right here. So basically, I will just tie the injector return into this and then route that real nicely and shoot that back into the top of the fuel cell here. Probably into this fitting here. We'll have to find a way to reduce it down some way. I really want to do it a nice clean way without a bunch of, random fittings. So I don't know. I mean, that may not be 100% set in stone, but I think that's what I'm going to do. And I think that I may have cut this a little too long. I may cut it a little shorter and kind of run it through there, but I think this will be the best way to keep like tension off of it. Or not tension, but it just sitting there rubbing on that P-pump from the engine vibration. So I don't know. That may not be the ideal route. We might try to go through there, but it's pretty tight. So we'll see if we can figure that out. But yeah, I just want to throw that in this video and show you guys those diesel RX regulators. Those are pretty sweet, universal. You can use them on pretty much anything diesel related. Any type of return, if it's a custom fuel system or anything like that. So without further ado, we are going to maybe mess with Bailey's truck a little bit. He's wanting to kind of check like a thermostat valve or something on his trans cooler. So we'll see if we can get into that anymore. So I want you guys, I see the comments saying that I could use a better camera, and I have this iPhone 11. It's a Pro Max, and I feel like it takes pretty good videos. So leave a comment down below. Let me know, is the quality any better? My lighting here is not the absolute best, so I feel like that does play a pretty big role in it. But I feel like for the most part, this should be pretty good quality. And if you guys think so, then I'll probably try to get like a good jig. I mean, like the time-lapse stuff, whenever I'm in the middle of working on something, my hands are greasy and I really don't have time to wash my hands every time I want to move the camera or set it up. So that's where the GoPro comes in nice, because you can get your greasy hands all over it, and those things are just so tough and they can withstand that. So I'll probably always do the time-lapse footage on the GoPro, but from now on, I'm gonna try my best, because I'm just so used to using the GoPro. I'm gonna try my best to use my phone, and we will be able to put the video on this. Another hard thing about this is it's really hard for me to want to look at the camera screens. I want to look right here, which is where I normally would look, but I have to train myself to look at that little screen, and that makes it kind of tough. But anyways, without further ado, I know this was kind of a short little video, guys. I probably am going to go ahead and wrap it up. So yeah, you guys will be seeing this. It'll be Friday, and it'll be obviously Monday before we can put another video out, but I'll try to archive a couple videos over this weekend, so you guys can stay up to date on anything and any crazy updates or anything. Make sure you follow us on Instagram down below, so if anything crazy happens, I'll post on there so you guys know about it. So without further ado, see you guys on the next one. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe to the channel, and please like the video.